Hey everybody, and welcome back to Eva's Echo. I hope everybody is doing well and dressing up for Halloween, lockdown or no lockdown. Won't mention any more of it. But yeah, I hope everybody is keeping well, and don't forget to check out the written blog on evasecho.com, and don't forget to follow our socials as well. So this month I am going to be talking about the joyous thing that are common formatting mistakes that are in scripts, which I have noticed and I myself had made mistakes throughout the year. So one of the first things that I would have noticed is the title page and the page numbering. This gave me such a headache when I first began script writing and when I started any assignments that required like page numbering or anything like that. I used to make the terrible mistake of manually putting in the numbers at the bottom of the page, and then when it came to editing the final thing, that number that was on the bottom of the page would then go on to the next page at the very top. So yeah, that was no fun. But especially when it comes to a script, it is really important to have numbers on the pages. Because let's say a director comes into the rehearsal room and they want to start on Act 2. The actor asks, what page is that on? The director looks and they can't find it. Why? Because there are no numbers. Another example would be a stage manager going through missed lines during a run. They try to find where that line was missed. They can't find where that line was missed. And why is that? Because there are no numbers on the page. So it kind of leaves people in the rehearsal room with their hands tied. It doesn't look great for the playwright either. And not only that, it looks a lot more professional if a playwright, say, wants to send their script to a publisher. So I myself use a Chromebook, so I would use Google Docs. So in this case you would click insert and then page numbers, and then sometimes you have the option to add a cover page, and then you can choose where your numbers can go, whether it be the top or the bottom of the page, and then it gives you the option to add the title or cover page, so the next page starts at page 1 instead of page 2. And this thing always gave me a headache for years until I figured it out. So yeah, super. Next thing, and this is something that I've only really paid attention to in recent years, but it is very important. You just have to make sure that your copyright details are on the script. Now, most people are decent enough people, but in the unlikely event that the script may fall into the wrong hands, and then that leaves the playwright at a loss. So, yeah, it is still good to do that for good practice as well, and it looks very professional on top of that, so yes. Now most people, I would have done this myself, they would add that onto their cover page. Now I read a script recently enough and they would have had the copyright details on the border, so the top of the page beside the page number, and I thought that was a great idea. Like, it looks really professional, but it has that extra bit of protection to your scripts, so no matter where anybody looks in the script, you know that your script is protected. Now this last thing, this is more of a personal preference, but the wonderful spacing. Now, personally, I prefer seeing scripts where the last line or stage direction of a scene doesn't take up one full page. Personally, I think it's just a real waste of paper, and you know, it's just terrible for the environment as well. And I just find it so annoying that I'm there writing away and I'm almost done, and I can almost taste the glass of Chardonnay that I've been waiting for all day, and then I look up and I see that the last line of word is taking up the full next page. Oh dear. Although there are a few ways around this. I mean, you can alter the type of font that you use, the size of the font, the size of spacing. Extra side note, I'd recommend using 1.5 spacing when you are writing your scripts. It really makes it a little bit more readable and makes it a bit more spaced out. And go through your writing. Maybe there was a different way that you could phrase a line, or maybe there's a different way that you can say a stage direction. So there are so many ways of solving that. Okay, that's it everybody. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know that I enjoyed filming this month and dressing up. It was very, very, very fun. If you want to see more content like this, leave a comment below and give this video a thumbs up. Stay safe everybody, happy writing, and Ihe sauna, honna díobh. Bye.